Hey race fans, it's Captain Thunder from CaptainThunderRacing.com with your weekly NASCAR preview for race 34 of the 2008 Sprint Cup season and race 8 of the Chase for the Sprint Cup. All of the information we're going to cover on this race preview comes from CaptainThunderRacing.com on our race preview page, Captain Thunder's Texas Preview. All you need to know about Texas. And hey, don't forget to check out our social networking site for race fans, racemyspace.com. That's racemyspace.com. And if you've got questions, go ahead and shoot them to Captain Thunder at CaptainThunderRacing.com. Simple as that. Captain Thunder at CaptainThunderRacing.com. Well, when we talk about Texas, you've got to talk about the infield. An unbelievable infield. Everything really is bigger in Texas. 50,000 people in the infield at the Texas Motor Speedway. Another 160,000 in the grandstands. Awesome track. 1.5 mile quad oval, 24 degrees of banking in the turns. Built in 1996. Hasn't been around that long, but already has some great history at the track. Also on our race preview page, you can check out Sprint Cup standings, Sprint Cup money leaders, Sprint Cup driver ratings, fastest laps, laps led leaders, laps led percentage, Cup laps in the top 15, recent winners, all historical winners, defending champion. All the information you need about Texas is on our race preview page. First Sprint Cup race, by the way, held April 6, 1997. Jeff Burton won that race. I like to call him the Turtle. He's slow and steady. Most career victories, Jeff Burton with 2 wins, Carl Edwards with 2 wins. Defending race winner, Jimmy Johnson, who's leading the Sprint Cup standings right now and looks like he's on his way to his 3rd straight championship, becoming only the 2nd driver ever to win 3 in a row, joining Cale Yarborough. April race winner, Carl Edwards in that Ford race record. Carl Edwards, November 2005, 151.055 miles per hour. Qualifying record here, this is a fast track, race fans. Brian Vickers set that November 2006, 196.235 miles per hour. Unbelievable qualifying record. Most career poles, Dale Jr., Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte have each sat on the pole at Texas twice. Well, the schedule this weekend. You have to make note of some things regarding this schedule. First of all, the green flag isn't going to fly until 3:47 Eastern Sunday afternoon. That's on ABC, by the way. Practice, there's a practice session Friday afternoon from 1 to 2:30. That's on ESPN 2. There's another practice session Saturday, 12:30 to 1:15. No television for that practice session. It will not be televised. And then happy hour Saturday, 1:50 to 2:50 p.m., but you won't be able to see it on TV until 6 p.m. Saturday night, tape delayed on ESPN 2. Qualifying Friday afternoon, 4:40 p.m. on ESPN 2. You can also see the entry list for the Dickies 500 on our race preview page, in addition to the entry list for the O'Reilly Challenge and the Chevy Silverado 350. Well, let's get into my top 5 and my sleeper pick for this weekend at Texas. My sleeper pick, and remember, sleeper picks always outside of the top 20 in points. Try to give you one of those C drivers for your fantasy leagues. Juan Pablo Montoya had a great car last weekend at Atlanta, probably had a chance to win that race, got wrecked on pit road, got wrecked another 2 laps later, and ended up finishing the race in the garage. Disappointing day after a great run. Juan Pablo always runs well on the 1.5-mile tracks, and that team's been pretty strong over the last month. So that's my sleeper pick, Juan Pablo Montoya. Let's get into my legendary top 5 and my pick to win the race. And remember, race fans, I gave you the winner last week at Atlanta. I told you Carl Edwards was going to win that race. He was my pick to win it, and he did. So let's see if I can go back to back. My top 5, Jimmy Johnson has to be in my top 5. Sprint Cup points leader, great driving record at Texas, a rating of 107.9, kick-ass driver rating, was 2nd in the April race. Average finish at Texas, how about 8th? I also like Denny Hamlin. 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s at Texas, 5th in April, driver rating 101.9, got to be in my top 5. And so does his teammate Tony Stewart in that number 20 Home Depot Toyota. He's got to win at Texas. 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, was 7th in the April race, and a very strong driver rating, 93.9. But my final 2 drivers, Roush Fenway Racing drivers. I love Matty Kenseth this weekend at Texas. He's got to win there. He was 9th in the April race, average finish at 10th, driver rating 104.9, but he's not going to win it. Carl Edwards is. Carl goes back-to-back and takes another checkered flag and gives you another backflip. He won the April race, and I think he's going to win the race again this weekend. And oh, by the way, a little tidbit for you. 3 years in a row, the winner of the Atlanta race has gone on to win the Texas race. Make it 4 years in a row. Carl Edwards wins the Dickies 500 this weekend in Texas. Race fan, there's your race preview for this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out CaptainThunderRacing.com for all your NASCAR news and notes. CaptainThunderRacing.com really is all of your NASCAR news in one place.